the world has crossed a turning point, which was 2008. For the first time, more people live in the cities than in the countryside. What is significant about this is that by the year 2050, in Asia especially, over 70% of people will live in cities. And the question that begs to be asked is, who is going to feed these people in the cities? Excess food is required from the countryside, and that's where the question of food security comes in. In a very contemporary mode, we look at food security in terms of 4 dimensions. The first, of course, is the supply, the availability. Second is the physical access, in other words, the distribution. Okay, the third is economic access, which is poverty related, and finally, there's food safety issues. The thinking now is that unless there is significant excess production from the countryside, it is unlikely that the cities or urban environments can produce enough food to feed those living in the cities. We also recognize, based on the histories that have rolled out in the last 2 or 3 decades, that unless appropriate investments in research are made, it is unlikely that the countryside will produce enough food to feed those in the cities. What does this all mean? What all this all means is that for the foreseeable future, we really need to address the question of how cities can help become partly self-sufficient, how countrysides can produce more beyond subsistence farming, and find the investments to actually ship that food from the countryside to the cities. Okay? And that's also where the issue of entrepreneurship comes in. If we look at international fora, for too long, have international discourse on food security focus on rural poverty and rural food security, without differentiating it from the urban food security, which really is the emergent trend throughout Asia Pacific. Okay? So the proposition that companies like Asia Bio Business have is that through the fusion of entrepreneurship, sound technology used to produce more food, and enabling government policies, we have a nexus that really allows excess food to be produced to feed those in the cities. Microfinance plays in a very important concept, okay? And this is really the power of the bottom of the pyramid.
Okay.
A US economist actually developed this concept, and this concept has been put in practice by people like Muhammad Yunus, the Nobel laureate in Bangladesh, and also in many other parts of the world. Now, the concept really has led to billions of people at the bottom of the poverty pyramid, okay, participating gainfully in food production through investments. Okay. And this then leads to the surplus production, okay, that can be marketed and shipped, yeah, to those in the cities.
Okay.
But it comes back down to entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Okay. It comes back down to the use of biological knowledge, to bioscience entrepreneurship. That's where ABB plays such a pivotal role. And biotechnology is just one of the many bioscience technologies that are available to help us significantly increase production.